Hello world, here's Biti, your Bitcoin trading informant, and here's your update for Solana. What's going on with Solana? I have some big news for Solana. I have a big target for Solana and a great analysis. Guys, it's a really important video. If you will make a long position, it's now not the baddest time here. Let's watch this. I will think this is really good for you guys. Let's go. So here we are. Let's start with this great news for Solana. Solana surges 17% after Coinbase lists 2 Solana ecosystem tokens. Yes, that's really nice. We have 2 new tokens maybe soon here on Coinbase, and this was a nice news from Monday. And after this, we shot it up with Solana with 17%. You can see it here. Orca and FIDA will be listed here on Coinbase, and these 2 coins are in the Solana system, and this is a big sign for a next big pump maybe for Solana. Yes, it was a 17% pump, but I think, guys, that's not all. I think we can see more for Solana. So let me show you what's maybe possible for Solana. Here is CoinMarketCap. Solana is on place number 7, and what can we see? Solana is pumping really nice. 14.7% in the last 7 days. And if you're watching on Bitcoin, Bitcoin is jumping only 2.4% in 7 days. Solana plus 3.06% in 24 hours. And Bitcoin is going down a little bit. So it's for the moment better to trade Solana as Bitcoin. So let me show you this one. Here's Coin360. What can we see here? We can see here Solana is dark green. It's going up really nice, 10% in the plus. And if you're watching Bitcoin, it's going down a little bit, 0.28%. And if you can see, one of the best performing coins here in the moment is Solana. Let me show you why I think we can see more, a lot more. So this is the Solana price prediction from CoinCodex. I know it, guys. It's not the baddest thing to watch this one, but it's a nice indicator. Let me show you. We may see in the next 7 days a nice price to the upside, 134 US dollar. This is predicting us CoinCodex. We have fear in the market. Yes, we have fear in the market, and we have a sentimental that's neutral. But you can see we are more bullish with 58% as bearish. We are 42% bearish and 58% bullish. That's good, guys. And if you're watching this stuff here on the downside, let me show you. Here are the next support levels. I don't think that we will reach this. I hope not. $102 is the first support, $94 is the second one, and 88.5 is the biggest strength support point number 3. To the upside, we have resistance 115, 121, and 129. That's the biggest resistance. And if we are watching this stuff, I will show you this a little bit later, guys. These are the targets for this month, for the end of February. First of all, let me show you. Forecast City World showed us this one here. A nice stuff. We saw a triangle and we saw a nice breakout of the triangle. Yes, that's right. And he is showing us his take profit points, 119, 130, 132, and so on and so on. But I will show you this in my own analysis, what I'm thinking about this. He's also showing us the RSI, what is growing up to the upside on the downside with a nice support line. And this is a nice profit picture here from Forecast City World. Thank you for this picture. Now, let me show you my own analysis. I think we can see here a lot of things. First of all, don't forget, we have a shoulder, head, shoulder. Yes, this was the picture I showed you since long time. And yes, we saw a trend line up to 159. After this, we lost completely this trend line to the downside and we dumped really hard down. So it was not a big surprise that we're going down. My technical target here for the shoulder head shoulder is still 33.5 US dollar. I don't think that we will reach this target, guys. It's only the technical target for breaking down the shoulder head shoulder. I hope we will not reach it. I hope now for a nice turn to the upside. And I will think, guys, that this one is a big news here, our big news here for Solana, and I hope that this news can make Solana the next jump to the upside, or can help to jump to the upside. Okay, let's go, guys. Let me show you. We are zooming in the 1 hour time frame. What can we see? First of all, yes, it is here. The golden cross is here on the 1 hour time frame, back again. We had a bad death cross and a bad dump to the downside, but now we have it back, the golden cross. We have a nice support, the green line and the red line, that are nice support lines here coming from the downside to the upside. And yes, this is really good. What happened? We had here a line to the downside. We had here a line to the upside. You know it, guys. The lines to the upside is a support and the line to the downside is the resistance. And now we can see it. We broke this triangle perfectly to the upside. Yes, we have a technical target to watch because that's always really important, guys, a technical target. So the technical target is for breaking out this triangle to the upside. Let me show you 116.8 US dollar. And I think we saw a really nice jump to the upside, 113.5. It's really close to our technical target. So maybe the triangle worked out and this is finished now. The pattern is finished now. Let me show you the next thing. We are in the 1 hour time frame and we can make a little Fibonacci retracement from the upside to the downside. What can we see? What is the next big thing? Let's zoom in a little bit more. And yes, it's working so perfect, guys. It's working so perfect. We have here the Fibonacci line 0.5. The price is about 112.4 US dollar. And we also have a line to the downside. That's the Fibonacci 0.382. The price is 104.9 US dollar. Here we saw a fight with this line. This is now our big support. So in my opinion, on the 1 hour time frame, both things here are the important stuffs for the moment. Guys, if you are not in a long position since the downside, since 95 US dollars, since we broke the triangle, it's maybe bad retest here, bad wick to the downside, bad stop loss hunting. Yes, okay. It's maybe not the baddest thing to make a next long position if we can reach $105 again. After this, a nice long position with a stop loss under this position, a little one, and you are maybe in the big trade to the upside for Solana. It's not the baddest thing. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm only telling you my thing, how I'm trading, my thoughts. Sorry for my bad English. So we are moving on. The next targets to the upside. Yes, we have some targets to the upside. 0.618, that's the $119 Fibonacci line, and the 0.66, a really important one, 122.5. These are the targets if we can break out here more and more and more. It's still dangerous, yes it is, but maybe this news can help us. 130 US dollar, 0.786 Fibonacci, and 144 US dollar is the big target to the upside. Here started the death cross and here started the big dump to the downside. Maybe we can recover it perfectly to 144, but this is not all. This is not all, guys. Let me show you. We have here a parallel channel to the upside. This is a nice, yes, of course, a green one, parallel channel to the upside. What can we see? Here was the perfect buy position. It was 89, 90 US dollar. After this, a jump to the upside to the end of the parallel channel, 112 US dollar. Perfect. It was so a perfect trade. Now the big question is, can we go on more and more? We are in a nice parallel channel. Yes, we have a nice middle line. We have a nice middle line support. We have nice Fibonacci lines. Everything is okay. RSI, Relative Strength Index. What is showing us this one? We saw a really overbought RSI. Yes, we went down really hard. You can see it here. Big question is, how deep can we go? Song, how deep can we go? Sha-la-la-la. No, it's a little bit different. But okay, we can see we are going down a little bit here. It's possible to go down really hard. We have a nice support line to the downside, but a lot of space if you're watching this one to the downside. Middle line maybe. Okay, we need to watch. We have a resistance line now from the upside to the downside, a red one, and yes, that's the next triangle on the 1 hour time frame. If you're watching the RSI, we need to break it up to the upside. So MACD, MACD, what are you telling us? What are you telling us? We saw here a bad cross to the downside, but what can we see? We're going up again. We need to see this one. We are going up again with the next light red candle. I hope for this. And we need a next cross. The blue line must cross the brown line for a next move to the upside. For the moment, we are in a bad position here if you're watching the MACD. But yes, we are going back up to the upside, maybe. 4 hour time. Let's check this one. 4 hour time frame. RSI really high. Look at this, and the support line is coming from the upside to the downside. It's here. So yes, here we also have a long space to the downside, a wide space. So maybe we're going down a little bit more. It's possible. If you are watching the MACD, we saw a bullish cross, but we can see the volume is going down. The light green candles are coming down. That's not good. That's not really good for the moment. The day, what is telling us the day? So on the day, we saw an overbought RSI and a nice spike to the upside. We have here the first 3 green candles, a nice cross. If you're watching the MACD, everything is okay, everything is fine. What can we watch? This is really important. What can we watch? This is the RSI resistance line. A big resistance from the upside to the downside, a second one from here to here. And yes, now we have it here perfectly here on the paper. We have now a big fight with the RSI resistance line. We need to fight back this RSI, guys. Really important. The first resistance line we need to fight back, and the second one we need to fight back. The weekly, what is telling us the weekly? And that's nice. Maybe if we're watching the MACD on the downside, we can go up again. We need something like this one here on the left side, the red one, after this the light red one, and then comes the green one. Now we are showing this one also. Maybe we are not buying a bigger red candle. Maybe we are going up to the upside a little bit. This is really good in my opinion. I hope we have 4 days to close this candle, this weekly candle, but I hope for a light red one, this would be a nice jump to the upside. Yes, MACD looks good if we can fight back like this one here. So RSI. The RSI is really amazing. We see a downgoing RSI and an upgoing price for Solana. That's a divergence. That's not good. That's maybe not the best sign because we are going down here. We're going up here. We need to watch this. We need to watch. Okay, and this stuff is, we have also some resistance lines, here a resistance and here a resistance, and if you're zooming in a little bit more, we can make a third one. And the third one is now the next big fight. So guys, if you're watching the RSI on the weekly time frame, we need to recover the first resistance, then the second, and then the third, but it's a long way to the up. Okay, that's the first big thing for now. I have more for you guys. I have more, that's not all. Let's remove this stuff. Let's remove all this. Let's go back to the weekly, and what can we see on the weekly time? Here is still our big shoulder head shoulder with a target to the downside. Okay, we will remove this little Fibonacci and we will make a bigger one. A big Fibonacci from the highest point to the lowest point, and you can see if we can jump up more. Big resistance is also this one, 123 US dollar. Big resistance, 0.236236. But it's a little way to the upside today, so let's remove it for the moment. You know it, guys. Keep it in your mind. Now let me check the Ichimoku. The Ichimoku is really important on the day, so let's check it on the day. What can we see? We have, first of all, a nice stuff. We have the blue line. The Ichimoku is here as a support. Nice. Support line is 99.6. Let me tell it 100 US dollar. It's easier. So the resistance to the upside is 119.8, and let me tell it 120. And we are perfectly in the middle, both of these lines. So Ichimoku, this is the really important stuff, the 26 and the 9 lengths line. We are between both of these. We need to fight back to 120, and we have big support to the downside with 100. Okay, let's move on in the 4-hour time frame. And here you can see this is the perfect picture. We have the blue Ichimoku line here as a support. We have the red one here as a support. The blue one 106. The red one is here on 101. Nice support lines now. Ichimoku is helping us for maybe a next nice jump to the upside. We need to fight back this red area. You can see it. So EMA ribbon band on the 4-hour time frame. Nice support here on the downside. It's not so important to watch this. It's more important to watch this on the day. Why? You can see it here, guys. Let's zoom out. This is the ribbon band. It's coming from the upside, and now we are fighting with the first line of the ribbon band. This would be a really big fight. We need to climb back in the ribbon band on the day. We need to climb back over 113 US dollar. That's really important, guys. So you know now a lot of things, guys, but this is not all. I have something special here for you. I will show you maybe the future in February. This would be a really nice stuff, so stay tuned, guys. It's really important to watch. You know now some targets to the upside, you know the resistance lines and so on and so on. But let me show you this before we are checking the prediction. Here is a really important stuff. This is the golden cross, death cross indicator. We are still in a golden cross, but look at this. We need a big fight to the upside. We need a big jump to the upside that we will not cross here the green line under the red line. If this will happen, we have here a death cross. It's a long time ago we saw the last death cross on the daily, and we need to fight up here, guys. That's so important, because if we will see a death cross for Solana here, this would be really bad. Remember 35 US dollar shoulder head shoulder and so on and so on. So important not to make a golden not to make a death cross. And now let's check the price prediction for Solana. Let's make some happy news for the end of the video, and the happy news are this one. Look at this, February 28th, the end of February. Or 26, let me show you this one. 26, we will make 80% plus. 80% plus. This would be amazing. So let's make let's make a price label here on February 26, yes, and the price was about 203. So this is predicting us CoinCodex. We may see now a nice jump to the upside in February for Solana. This would be a really nice a long position here. We can double, maybe we can double our money with a long position, not a financial advice. But let me show you guys. Here is the pattern. I need the pattern, the ghost pattern, because I would like to show you a possible move to the upside. I always have to search it. Here it is, bars pattern. Maybe we will see something like this one here. Maybe we will see a jump like this one here. It's magic glass reading. I know it. It's a future reading. I know it, guys, but it's not impossible to see a jump to the upside like this. We have good news for Solana. We have nice bullish news. And it's really possible to break out of this downtrend. It's a really bad downtrend. It's possible to break out of the downtrend, and it's possible to break all these Fibonacci lines to the upside up to $203 on the end of February. This would be a great stuff, and that's the reason why I'm making this video here for you guys, to show you maybe a good trade opportunity. Only for me, guys, only for me. It's not a financial advice. It should only help you to make the right decision if you are making or if you are planning a trade. Guys, that's it. My nose is niggling, so I think that's a right decision. Guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. I hope you can use this information. Bye-bye, guys.